Brady Buddy Eric, and this is an Honest 5 for November 4th, 2018. I almost said 15. I think did I say 15? I don't know. I'm actually recording this at midnight because I fell asleep after I came home from the tournament today. And I've been trying to translate, but I'm just not in the mood for it. It's just not something I want to be doing right now, and it's just not work. It's just not happening. And I'm trying. I'm really trying. I gotta get this done. I have stuff I do on Tuesday my birthday. Great. I got stuff I do on my birthday. That makes you feel like an adult. But yeah, that's just basically where I'm at. So I'm doing that, and so I'm in a tournament today. Yeah. 3-2, 12th place, nothing special. I can think of one mistake. Well, not really a mistake. It was a mono blue player with one card in hand, and I have a Crackling Drake out. I'm holding Maximize Velocity, and they have an untapped Tempest Djinn. They have another tapped Tempest Djinn. So on the next turn, if they play a land, I'm taking 12 and going down to 6 if I maximize velocity and swing into them. And if I don't, I have a blocker. But there's also the possibility they're holding a Merfolk Trickster, which would tap down my thing, or even worse, block Merfolk Trickster me. And that's so I think I would have lose on that anyway. Turned out they had an exclusion mage and they bounced this. I think about the Merfolk Trickster. I shouldn't have really been fearing Merfolk Trickster. I should have just probably swung. But anyway, if I had done that, I had another Drake in hand, I could have just plowed through them with maximized velocity. But other than that, I guess I did the one. Next round was the mirror match. I got that. It was kind of lucky. Round 3 was green black, and they just had everything they needed, and I was just drawing air, as they say. And then round 4 was someone actually I know goes to one of the shops that I do standard showdowns at, and green white tokens, but I was able to keep their board down and got through their games 1 and 3. Game 2 they overloaded me really quickly. And then round 5 was Grixis Control, which was really interesting. But it was a much heavier counter version. I would actually probably play a Grixis mid-range deck right now if I want to play mixes. I kind of want to, because these Drakes are driving me nuts. But I just basically won because he got mana screwed games 2 and 3, which is the problem with playing a 3-color deck. That'll happen sometimes. I mean, it happens to me with a 2-color deck, 20 lands. I've been flooding this deck so much, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, so I have actually a cool story. I heard this yesterday, but I didn't tell it yesterday. So I'm at a Legacy tournament, and someone was commenting on how the winning tournament of the Team Legacy event last month in Osaka had the deck lists were named Thanks Eric, and they were credited to me. Like they were credited to Eric, but there's not many other Erics in the Legacy community here that I'm aware of. If there are, sorry, but I haven't met you. Anyway, the Legacy community in Osaka. I mean, anywho, so I heard someone talking about that. They mentioned it to him. Like, well, what are you talking about? And they said, well, look it up on the page. I looked it up, and there it is. It's on the list. It says, Thanks, Eric, in Japanese, And I'm like, what? And the guy whose team won said to me that when I play Magic, I try. I mean, as serious as I take it, and as much as I might take it too seriously sometimes. What I try to do at the beginning of each match is whenever I cut a deck for the first time of the match, I take the top 7 cards, which would be the cards you draw right after doing all the cutting and shuffling, and I put them on the bottom of the deck just as a goofy little thing. You can tell a lot about a player when I do that. If they laugh, that's generally a good sign. If they don't, they're probably going to be really quiet and serious the whole time. They're not going to be, it kind of, tells how they're going to be as a player. Anyway, this one guy, I kept running into him at, I ran into him in freaking Nagoya. Like we played, I played him in Osaka. He lived like around Osaka, I guess. Anyway, just kept running into this guy, and we kept playing matches. And I always do this to him, and he would just like, sometimes he would like mulligan. He would look at the bottom. That was a great hand. Like you cursed me. Anyway, his team, when they did the legacy event, they decided he convinced his team to do that every single round, to like do the cut, the bottom seven, top seven go to the bottom, and they won the tournament. So hence, the decks were credited to me, and the decks were named Thanks Eric, and that was a funny little anecdote that I heard. Anyway, it's after midnight, and I still got some translation to do. So peace out, everyone. Have a good one.